there are some friends that you may actually have to cut off. Yes. Hello guys, you're welcome back to this channel. This is your first time here, you're welcome. And if you're a returning subscriber, you're welcome to Ayonitemitv. Guys, I'm always excited to be in front of camera because it's time to connect with our viewers. Thank you for always tuning in into our videos. We love you so much and we appreciate it so much. Without you, there's no Ayonitemitv. So guys, my husband is not in this video because this video does not concern him. Today's video is for girls. Let us have some discussions. So as you can see in the topic, you already know what you want to talk about. So guys, I was having a conversation with someone recently. She just got married. I think we are a year marriage now. So we're having a conversation and I was like, why do we cut off our single friends after marriage? So her response was like, yes, she actually did that. She said she intentionally cut off her single friends immediately after marriage. So I was like, okay, why? So she explained the reasons, in which I can't really relate with those reasons she gave. So I also like, let us have this discussion, let us have this conversation, and you can also comment in the comment section what you feel about this particular topic. So is there any reason why I should cut off my single friends? What has really changed? So for me, I don't see why I should cut off my single friends. Of course, status has changed, but still that doesn't mean I should cut them off. Cutting off single friends after marriage, in fact, it can even be depressing to your friend, because she may be feeling like, okay, because I'm not married now, that's why she lets me, that's why she's not talking to me anymore, that's why she's not picking up my call anymore, and all of that. Just imagine that kind of lady, she's just the single folks among her friends, and all her married friends cut her off. So that means that she will be alone. So that is depressing enough. Yes, that is depressing enough, that okay, because I'm single, because I'm not married yet, so these people actually cut me off because of that. So she just be like, oh, I'm sieved off because I'm still single. So it's not a disease to be single. Yes, it's just that there are seasons in life, there are different stages in life, so everybody will still get to that stage. So that is just it. I'm going to be talking to married folks and single folks. So let me start with the married folks now. Don't rub it on your single friends. Yes, don't rub it in. Like, okay, oh no, I don't have anything to discuss with you anymore. I have different caliber of people. You can't relate to what I'm passing through. Of course, they may not relate with what I'm passing through, but that doesn't mean you should rub it on their face. You understand? Like, that doesn't mean you should rub it on their face. Okay, you can't understand what I'm passing through now. I have to move on with the caliber of people that they can relate to what I'm going through. The truth is that you always have something to discuss about. See, I think it's just applying wisdom. Yes, it's just applying wisdom. Of course, there's some things you will not be able to talk about, but there will be things that you will talk about that is even outside anything marriage on all of that. Like, there are a lot of things to discuss. Don't make them feel bad about their singleness. You making your single friends to feel bad about them being single is a whole lot. That's giving your single friends the vibe that, oh, we are not in the same category again. No. So because you have married, that doesn't mean you should abandon them. That doesn't mean you should cut them off. Now, there's going to be balance in what I'm talking about, but I'm just talking about all things being equal. Of course, you have a good friend, you have a supportive friend. Now, personally, for me, I don't have any reason to cut off my friends. Yes, I intentionally make sure that I communicate with them and not give it the impression that because I'm married now, I can't communicate, I can't be friends with them again. I try to be intentional about keeping them so as not to give them those kind of impressions. Another thing is you being intentional. Yes, you have to be intentional about keeping up the friendship. You have to be very, very intentional about it. Another side to this is for the single folks. Some single folks also intentionally cut off ties with their married friends. It is not It's not necessary for you to cut off the friendship because they are married. Yes, stop the assumptions. Okay, for instance, I got married. There's someone that, like, this is one of my friends that we talk a lot, and after marriage for a while we didn't discuss. So when I called her, she was like, no, she doesn't want to call me because she just felt like maybe I'll be busy doing the do. Is it every day? Is it every time? Is it every hour? I don't need to do again with my life. I said, no, 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 no. That's not it. Actually, you are free to call me. You are free to call me. There is nothing like, no, no, no. You are not disturbing me. Actually, yes, you are not disturbing, but of course there will be boundaries. Yeah. So there's another friend of mine. This one actually pained me. After marriage, we didn't discuss for like a year. Yeah. So I called and checked up on her, and I was like, oh, now wow, you didn't even ask after me after marriage. You don't even know how your girl is doing and all of that. We're like, no, 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 no. Once somebody get married like this, just give them their space. I said, do I really look like someone that I want to cut you off? No. So I was actually pained. People can just, like what I said earlier, some people can just assume that, oh, they are busy, they are this. Don't assume. Just reach out first. Just reach out. Like what I said earlier also, that okay, like I was just challenging my friend that you don't even ask that how is married life, how are you coping, and all of that. You didn't ask, and I was pained because of that. And why are you assuming that, okay, I'm busy, I won't have time for you? You can't assume that. You are assuming that, okay, these people, they are this lady, she's busy, and you cut them off because of that. No, please stop the assumption. Stop the assumption. Of course, you know where to balance it, and you know how to apply wisdom to that. Now, this is where the balance comes in. There are some friends that you may actually have to cut off. Yes, there are some friends, depending on the kind of friends that you are. Okay, for instance, you have a friend that does not like your spouse. Do you have any reason to keep such a friend after marriage? No. You don't have any reason to keep such a friend. You have a friend that does not like your spouse. There's no reason for you to keep them. So you have to actually, it's wise for you to cut them off after marriage, because they may end up destroying your home. There is no how. You may want to talk one or two things about your spouse, and definitely their response is going to be negative. So there is no reason for you to keep such a friend. And also, you have a friend that does not believe in good marriage. She does not believe that good marriage exists. You have a friend that believes that, okay, marriage is a scam. I've seen a friend telling me that marriage is a scam. Marriage is this, is that. So for such a friend, it's actually dangerous for you to be close with such a friend in your marriage, because she's going to bring this negative vibe. By the time she keeps saying negative things about marriage, it's going to set in into your subconscious, and before you know it, you may start misbehaving just because of what your friend has been saying into your hair. So that is when so bad. So you personally, friends that you should keep before marriage. So friends that you shouldn't keep after marriage. But just like what I said, I didn't cut off any of my friends after marriage, and that because I don't see any reason to cut off ties with them after marriage. But if you have a friend that this friend can affect your home in one way or the other and all of that, of course you can reduce the communication after marriage. That is where the balance comes in. Another thing I want to mention is that friendship is not by force. There are some people that, okay, you are even trying to, for me now, there are some people that I try to prove myself to them that, okay, me married does not mean that I should cut you off, but still they are not responding. Friendship is not by force. So what will I do? I have to let them be, since they are not ready to be in my space anymore. So I will have to let them be. So the same thing also, if you have as a single folks and you are trying to keep in touch with your married folks, but she's trying to withdraw back, then you have to just let her be, and if that is how she's going to be comfortable, you don't have to force yourself to be in friendship with such a person. So that's just my own opinion. We also have cases that it will be the spouse that will say, okay, no, I don't want you to have anything to do with your female friends anymore, your single friends anymore. Yeah, there are cases like that, that the man will be like, no, I don't want you to have any relationship with them again. Well, there's nothing I can say about that because it's actually your husband. But the thing is that you should have seen those signals before marriage, or you are going to, of course, you're supposed to ask those questions before marriage. That what do you see about about friendship after marriage? Do you feel like it's okay for me to still communicate with my single friends after marriage? So you have to have those discussions before marriage. But if you don't have those discussions before marriage and the other does not want that kind of thing, then you have to respect his decision. You have to respect his decision. Also, a way you talk in front of your friends about your spouse, your single friend, about your spouse, that can spike jealousy, that can spike envy. So that's how you have to actually apply wisdom when communicating with your single friend, so that it won't bring up what is supposed not to bring. It won't bring up thoughts that it's supposed not to bring. So that's why in everything, wisdom is actually very, very important for you to apply, to balance it. There's no way you won't talk about your husband, that's just it. But you also have to talk away in such a way that it won't be as if you are rubbing it on their face. You understand? It's not as if you are rubbing their singleness on their face. And please don't pressurize your friend. Don't pressurize them that what are you doing? You're on serious people. When are you getting married and all of that? Just after marriage does not concern you actually. Like, just leave them. Their parents may even be pressurizing them. They're not picking up their parents' call because of the pressure from home. And your friend, as a friend, also, you're also pressurizing them. It is not necessary. It's not really good enough for you to do that. In a nutshell, wisdom is applicable to all these things. You know, the kind of friends that you have, you know, those ones that you shouldn't keep after marriage, but you been saying that you're cutting them off because they're not the same caliber with you again. That one does not make sense to me, really. Like, they're not the same caliber. Of course, when after marriage, of course, you're going to have married folks as friends. Yes, that one is, in fact there's a probability of you tending to have friends that are married after marriage. Yes, but of course, those ones that you have before, you have to find a way to retain the relationship. Those ones that are retainable. Yes, those ones that are retainable. Yeah, that's it. Personally, if you're not comfortable me talking to you about my husband, then you're feeling like this pressure is too much. You married people, this, I won't even be comfortable talking to you. Lest I forget, there was also a friend of mine that got married, and she was just telling me that now, wow, that all her friends, that they've abandoned her, they're not talking to her anymore. No, but I can feel that pain in the tone of her voice. Like, I can feel that yearning for their company, the way they relate before she got married. No, now she's now feeling isolated. So, single folks, please don't abandon your married friends. Don't abandon them. No, some people may be going through stops and all of that. So don't just assume that they are busy, they can't have your time. Don't assume that they will cut you off. Don't just assume all those. Just do normal the way you do before. But of course, there'll be boundaries. You just have to know where to put the balance, even when you are relating with them. So you can't be asking too much personal questions. Yes, you can't be asking too much personal questions about their home or about their husband. They may not be comfortable answering those questions. So just know how to balance them, and don't put them in tight corner. Don't put them in tight corner. So that's my opinion about this topic. So you can also drop your opinion in the comments section. Let us continue our discussion there. Let me know your experience about this topic. Don't forget to like those videos, subscribe, and share this video to your girlies, to your single folks, and to your married folks. All right, so I see you again in our next video. Keep staring. Bye. Love you.